Hey, welcome back. This is That Yogi Guy, and I have another great question here. I have a new question for you. Through practicing Pratyahara, I had an intuition that during that part when there's a very strong magnetic pole in the spiritual eye is the best time to do creative visualization and set a goal or a need that you want. Because I felt that the universe, God, responds best and most readily then. Am I imagining that, or is there some value to this? Also, what is the take of yoga on creative visualization? That is a fantastic question, and it brings up a lot of interesting elements here. I want to give you a well-rounded answer, so I'm going to start with the 4 steps of meditation, and these come from Brother Bhaktivedanta. And he pointed out that you always want to begin your meditation practice with a prayer. And the purpose of that is to focus you in the direction that you want your meditation to go. We need to connect to something that is higher than ourselves in order to set the tone, the right attitude, the right tone for our meditation, and to align our energy with our goal. So that's the whole purpose of that first step. The second step is the technique, that is the pranayama technique. And we do this because when the mind fights the mind and one mind wins, you're still stuck with your mind. So that's why the pranayama technique is so important, because by following the pranayama technique, it takes us beyond our own mind. That's what we're endeavoring to do. The third step is very important. When you feel quiet, that you enjoy that quiet. So you've done your pranayama technique, and things slow down. Your mind slows down, your body slows down. You become a little more restful. And inside that restfulness, you may feel a sense of quiet, a silence, even just a little bit. Even if it's just a tiny, tiny bit, enjoy it. Enjoy that little tiny bit of quiet inside of yourself. That is the third step. The fourth step is, okay, we enjoyed the quiet, okay, we're looking at our watch, and okay, I've been here a while, and we just naturally, because we live in the world, and because there are expectations on us, and we have a bit of the weight of the world on our shoulders, it's going to happen that we're going to get restless again. And that's just fine. That the process of yoga does not ignore that. That's okay. So we have this fourth step. Now is the time to start praying again, or asking for the things that we want, goal setting, visualization, as you mentioned. That is the time to do it. And I just want to point out these 4 steps, because don't skip the third step. Don't miss out on that silence. If you feel very quiet, allow yourself to enjoy that. So don't miss out on that. Okay, now if you want to plug in your visualization at that time, well, you can. You can. But I'm just going to warn you, don't miss out on the silence, because it's so great. That's what all your work was leading to. That's what you were working for when you did all that pranayama technique, was that little bit of silence. So that's what we're looking for, so don't miss out on that. Just don't miss the third step. So after that, yes, absolutely, use creative visualization, use prayer, use whatever you like to set a goal or to ask for the things, the desires of your heart. Go ahead and ask for those, absolutely. Your spiritual eye is a broadcast center. So you can think of it like the radio tower of your body. That's where we can project our will and our intent, is through the spiritual eye. It's a very powerful center. And the heart center is actually the receiving center. So that's where we can listen in. Yogananda taught this great technique to contact departed loved ones, souls that have passed on before us, that we knew and we loved. And the idea is to So I'm going to give you the technique. Here it is. You sit down, you become quiet, you do a little double breathing, and then imagine the departed loved person. Imagine their face in your spiritual eye. That they are on the other side of your spiritual eye, and you're looking through your spiritual eye and you're looking into their face. And then talk to them. Keep it simple. Keep it really easy. And just talk to them. Tell them what you would like to tell that departed loved one. Okay, whatever feelings you have, bring those feelings up and transfer them through your spiritual eye, sending them to that departed loved one. Okay, and then when the message is done, you stop. And you go down into your heart. And you just sit inside your heart and you listen. You become receptive. You become open. And if there's a little tiny stirring, or you feel anything, understand that that is the response. So you can go on doing this. That's the technique. It's done. Okay? So you broadcast through the spiritual eye, then you sit and listen in your heart. That's a wonderful program right there. That's a nice little technique. So keep that in mind. And understand that your spiritual eye is the broadcast center. Your heart is the center in which to listen, to receive. Great. So now, that is a great way to send out your broadcast of the things that you want. If you want to do creative visualization, you could visualize what you want and project it into your future through the spiritual eye. And then you could go down into your heart and you could listen for a response, for the universe to let you know, yes, I am listening. That's a great little technique right there. So now, I want to point out that this pull that you're feeling at the spiritual eye, this magnetized sensation at the spiritual eye, that is the second step of sense reversal that I mention in my book, Hacking the Universe. Second step of sense reversal, you're doing it. You're experiencing it. So pay attention to that feeling. Enjoy that feeling. Fall into that feeling. Let yourself go into that feeling of pull. And it will become more powerful. It will. It might become too much. If it becomes too much and you can't stand it, you're getting a little worried, just stand up, shake it off, walk around. Don't get up too fast, you'll get a head rush. But don't worry about it. It's okay. That pull is okay. It's not going to hurt you. It's quite the opposite. So if you feel that pull at the spiritual eye during the process of meditation, fall into that, man, because that's the second step in sense reversal that I talk about. Very important. Pat yourself on the back and celebrate your success because you just got some. That is success. You are falling into the spiritual eye. Now it's a slow process. It takes time. There's the third step and then the fourth step. So, give it a little bit of time, but you're already starting to feel the second stage in the stages of sense reversal. So, big deal. Congratulations. Fall into that. Enjoy it. So, those are my questions today. Please send me some more if you have more questions about meditation. I would love to answer them. God bless.